Assalamu alaikum, Muslim brothers and sisters. So today's video is odd because I'm not showing anyone else's results. I'm not showing any process or technique or mindset stuff. It's literally just running you through of what I'm currently doing in my own businesses. So I run two businesses, but it's kind of combined. So it's both in the digital marketing niche. I have an agency, and then I also teach people how to start agencies. So, just to give you a quick rundown, and I know you've probably seen a billion different people kind of doing the exact same thing on the internet, teaching people how to make money. But, I really, really wanted to come through as more authentic and showing you the reality of how business works and how this online world operates. So, just going to show you exactly what the numbers are, exactly what I'm making, how I do everything, and kind of a couple of mindset shifts I had to make coming from literally not knowing anything about this and being in a job and starting from literally delivery driving and stacking up cash and investing into courses, mentors, programs, and finally learning some sort of leverage that will allow me to do what I'm about to show you. So I'm not about screenshots. So this is literally just my bank statement. So I'm showing you my bank statement, and because it's not a screenshot, it's not going to be inverted. It will be inverted. So have a look at this. It's from November 1st till, which is today, 1st of December. So this is the total ingoings or total of how much I made, deposits, whatever you want to call it, £81,000. Now, the reason I show screenshots is because if I tell someone that I'm making 60, like bare minimum, worst case scenario, and 80 in good months, no one's going to believe me, right? They're going to think this guy's lying. And people lie very easily nowadays. So I wouldn't blame you either, and I would personally want people to show screenshots themselves. And that's just a bank statement of total, and I'll show you with one of the businesses. So as you can see, again, it's not a screenshot, so it's not going to be inverted, but I'm sure you can kind of see that it's 1st of November till 1st of December, 48,250. That's from one of the businesses. But I'm showing you that just to kind of give you an idea, like a proper, legit idea of what I'm doing myself with these businesses, right? So the whole idea behind this business is it's a value-based business. As in, you understand a person's needs, their desires, their wants, and then according to that, you create a service that will allow them to get there much faster without stress, wasting money or time. That's literally all I'm doing. I'm doing it for Muslims to fast track their way and getting to that $7,000 to $10,000 a month, because obviously I've done it many times over. I'm doing a lot more myself, like 10 times, more than 10 times over that amount that I'm teaching Muslims. So that's kind of giving me the confidence that, okay, if people were to do everything I'm telling you to do, in 3 months, I can definitely get you to $7,000 to $10,000 a month, right? So that's exactly what I kind of teach Muslims and brothers and sisters to kind of do. And it's not going to be what I'm doing exactly as in coaching, but it's going to be the similar idea, similar principles, similar systems. You're going to use exactly what I'm using to make this amount to literally your own business. So, for example, we work with construction companies as a niche, right? We would kind of understand their end goals, the construction company's end goals, which again, I would help you kind of craft the offer statement and the marketing agency service. So for example, we start running Facebook ads for that construction company, right? I help you start an agency that can run Facebook ads for that construction company. And you don't have to run those Facebook ads. We actually help you find people in Pakistan, India, Bangladesh who know digital marketing, Facebook ads, so that once you kind of get them as a client using our systems, you can just kind of delegate the work to them. So for coming to the point, like the Facebook ad shows thousands of potential people that the construction company could have as a client. And then out of those thousands of people, worst case, 2 people convert. And those 2 people could mean up to £100,000 for that construction company. And out of that 100,000, they just need to give you, let's say, for example, 3,000 to 5,000 a month. And obviously, if you make someone 100,000 in one single month, they wouldn't just want to stop. They would continue on. So that is why it's called a monthly retainer model. So that's exactly what I teach. And I'm not teaching anything that I haven't done myself or I'm not doing myself, because this, what I just showed you, was my agency and the coaching that I do. And my agency kind of helps other agency owners and service providers get to their desired state. So coming back to the desired state that I said at the beginning, because people buy for two reasons: to get away from where they are right now, the pain, and go towards a desired state. And we really focus on the desired state. We identify what a specific market wants, and according to that, we craft offers, we craft a marketing agency offers, and then kind of hand it over to you, give you our systems, give you my one-on-one help, 24/7 message support, kind of guarantee that $7,000 to $10,000 a month within the next 90 days. And I'm going to be honest, this is not for everyone. There are requirements to get into this. Like, the number one requirement is that you at least have 45 minutes a day to put into this to get this started. Number two, you have a desire that is big enough than just buying a car or a watch, something like that. It really needs to be a big enough need for you to be able to kind of get through the slight challenge that will come in starting a six-figure business in 3 months. Obviously, it will be some sort of work. I'm not kind of putting this off as a get-rich-quick scheme, not at all. Because the main thing is for me to be fully honest rather than have people come on board and see, hey, this wasn't how it was advertised. That's the worst thing that could possibly happen. So this is not a get rich quick scheme. You will have to put in some sort of work, obviously, to get like the top 1% results of 10,000 a month. You will have to put in some sort of different work or different actions than most people are doing. So that's kind of how everything works anyway. And the biggest thing that I wanted to add as well, that everything in life is cause and effect. So whatever you do, the exact same results you get. So if you do nothing, you get nothing. If you go to a degree, do a job, you'll get exactly what everyone else doing that gets. And if you go ahead and do these courses, learn new skills, and understand these markets and understand where the future is going, you will have what most people dream of having. And just to end off with an authentic hadith from Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, which is tie the camel, then rely on Allah. So if you want 10,000 a month or more, whatever you want, you can't just expect it. Like, you have to do the actions, do whatever possible. Right, whatever possible, and then rely on Allah. The biggest upsetting thing is that I've been in public service for more than 4 years. I've been coaching so many people, like the 9-to-5ers wanting to get out of their jobs and getting more time and financial freedom. And the one thing that I noticed, especially with Muslims, is they blame everything on Allah, and which is odd and kind of sometimes disgusting, the way people talk about Allah, like Allah didn't give me money and I'm poor and I'm this and that. And trust me, the amount of stories that I get every single day, that's no exaggeration. And you ask them, what have you done? And they say, hey, I just bought one course and I watched a couple of videos and it makes sense and I've tried my best. That is not trying your best. Be realistic, please. Be realistic. And that's exactly what I'm here to show. My journey, what I had to do, going from literally delivery driving to learning a skill, getting leverage, understanding principles, and then being in a position where I'm making this. And I'm not promoting, buying supercars or going on fancy holidays, etc. I personally don't do that myself. Like, what I kind of promote is abundance, like having enough money to look after your family, having enough time. Like, just now, I'm coming from Jummah, where I organize with the help of Allah, with a couple of other brothers as well, who've been doing it for 25 years, who I took as inspiration for even doing this. But anyway, I just came back from Jummah, and just looking after the community, organizing the Jummahs, and that's what I'm able to do by having this sort of flexibility in my work. I don't have to go and ask my boss, hey, can I do this or that? Like, I can do whatever I want. And that's what I'm trying to teach Muslims. That's the main thing, right? But, just ending off with one simple example. My mentor teaches principles rather than techniques, because techniques can go out of date. But if you understand principles, then those principles can be perennial, as in they can be used in any time. So the biggest principle he's taught is every principle is a microcosm of each other. So as in, for example, with distance, let's say if you wanted to go to a place that's 10 miles away from you, there's 3 people, right? One's on foot, one's on a bicycle, and one's in a car, right? So who's gonna get there faster? Obviously the person in the car, because they have a faster vehicle, right? And if that can apply with distance, the microcosm of that would also apply with money or with any goal that you set. So for example, if you want to get to 10,000 a month, you have to kind of ask yourself, what is the fastest vehicle to get there? And trust me, I have spent money on trading, crypto, MLM, affiliate marketing, drop shipping, you name it. I really have done it all. And now I'm saying the only halal, easiest and fastest way in getting to that 7 to 10,000 a month is this halal digital marketing agency, a value-based business rather than just pressing a button and making money. Because let's say, for example, you do even succeed with that. What about 2 3 years later, if that's not working anymore, what are you gonna do? You can't sustain a living, a family with that sort of business. And this is something that can literally last you for the rest of your life, because I'm teaching Muslims principles that can allow you to get there. We literally do everything from scratch. I teach you what the thought process is behind kind of picking niches, etc. But anyway, you have two things that you can do right now. You can do istikhara, because really need you to make sure that this is the right thing for you. I need you to make the best decision for yourself and do istikhara, watch my videos, and then make sure to book in a call from the link that I've linked in the description, the first link. It's a Calendly link. Book in a time with me. We'll have a free one-on-one chat. Or number two, if you're ready, you don't need to do istikhara. You've already seen a couple of my videos, and book in a call, and inshallah we'll talk. I'll make sure if this is the right thing or not for you, and we'll get started straight away. Looking forward to speaking to you.